Good day, collective. This is a general full moon in Gemini and spiritual warfare message for those with Cancer in their birth chart. Okay, now is definitely a time of giving and receiving. If you have extra things that you can give, please do so to those that are in need, whether it's financial support or clothes. And also now is the time where you need to be practicing forgiveness during this full moon energy. All right. What's the overall energy message for my Cancer collective? Personal readings are available. The link is in the description box below. Remember to take what resonates and leave what does not, okay? What's the general energy message for my Cancer collective? Somebody's grieving the loss of finances, loss of emotions, and it's due to spell work. Could have been spell work on a relationship, spell work on someone taking an offer of love to somebody. Cancer collective. This full moon is going to bring a lot of balance, okay? We have the Three of Cups, Eight of Swords. Somebody could find themselves possibly getting locked up during a party or a celebration of some sort. Somebody could be in their head about a third party situation involving an Aquarius or Scorpio or Libra, Gemini. But it's all going to be an ending to that cycle. Okay. So at this time, I feel like you need to get out of your head and go ahead and end situations. Transform and release old habits and people that no longer serve you any good towards your highest purpose with this full moon energy. I wasn't expecting to get 4 cards out from y'all, but that's what it is. So walking away, putting endings to overindulgence, to gossiping, and an ending to being stuck. Somebody feels stuck in a situation with a third party, but this is the energy to end that and walk away. Cancer collective. Think about who you need to forgive and who are you comparing yourself to or allowing yourself to be compared to at this time, okay? Collective. Soul's truth awareness for my Cancer collective. Somebody was focused too much on playing with somebody's money, and they were laughing then, but crying now. It could be a Capricorn involved. A Capricorn doesn't trust somebody. And I feel like you need to be focused on your health goals, especially if you drink a lot. You may need to put an ending to that. Somebody feels ashamed for being dominant and trying to dominate somebody's emotions. What's the soul truth awareness for my Cancer collective during this full moon in Gemini? Cancer, if you want to talk to a Capricorn, just be ready for the heat that comes with that. Somebody's trying to figure out what could this mean. The universe says you need to be more flexible. Your soul's truth awareness, Cancer, is how can you surrender even more in this moment? So you need to surrender to something. You need to surrender to an ending. You need to surrender to somebody walking away. You need to surrender to the fact that it's a third party situation, or surrender to the fact that somebody might end up going to jail at a celebration. It is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know it's coming. So with this full moon energy, know this on a soul level, that you are not alone. Your life does have purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. You have a mantra that you need to repeat. I surrender. I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcome, and I joyfully trust the process. get the spiritual warfare messages for my Cancer collective during this full moon in Gemini. Please and thank you, universe. Somebody has to surrender to the fact that they manifested their own obstacles, trying to be a narcissist and cause a spider's web using gossip. They manifested absolutely nothing. Collective, make sure you listen to some chants. You also need to do some prayers with this full moon to support you with your spiritual development. Don't worry about if somebody was gossiping against you and praying for your downfall and chanting, and don't worry about it. That word magic shit is just going back to them literally. The whole group of people now have their energy being leaked, okay? Strengthen your solar plexus chakra by listening to sound bowls and frequencies and Reiki at this time with this full moon energy. If you have Virgo in your chart, you may have some confrontation at work. Somebody did something that they regret. And if you are this energetic leader and you are no longer allowing yourself to be manipulated and you're ready to move forward successfully in your future endeavors, go ahead and cause that tower. Pray to your ancestors and high vibrational deities to support you with what you're trying to do. You've looked at a situation from all perspectives and you feel pretty confident that your prayer is going to be answered, possibly against this covenant groups. Okay? That's why that came out like that. Yeah. There's a Cancer female that's delusional. They're trying to make a plan to like move forward, possibly travel, but they don't know that the universe is like telling them, nah, bet you're not going nowhere and you're not alone. What's this prayer affirmations? Whoever was trying to pray and chant against somebody, calling on a deity or ancestor, that ancestor deity is with that person and they're not leaving. Somebody misused and abused the spiritual gifts that they had, trying to work against somebody's relationship, and whoever they called on, whatever they called on, is with them. What's prayers affirmations? Yeah, they tried to do that to an official person, but they're getting the message that that official person is not mentally trapped or stuck and not imprisoned. If you feeling imprisoned, walk away from the situation and pray. You need to pray to your ancestors and deities, okay? What's going on with this covenant groups? Spiritual warfare for my Cancer collective, covenant groups, gang stalking, covenant groups. A covenant group is expecting to surrender, having to surrender. What's this? Holes. And that leaves them in despair because their energy is being harvested by other narcissists and in different courts. Yeah, they're getting that message and it makes them weak as hell that they stuck. Now they gotta look back on why they were doing the shit that they were doing. And if it's a legal situation involved, that judge is not gonna have any mercy for them people. What's prayer affirmations, imprisonment in reverse, and message? I thought so. Cancer collective. Either y'all have air sign in y'all chart or you've blocked communication with an air sign or two air signs, and they want to apologize to you. They're trying to go to a practitioner, not a high priestess, but they're trying to go to a practitioner because they don't want you to call judgment on them. They're scared of the karma that they're receiving because they've already gotten some of the karma. So they're like praying that they don't go to jail, but they don't know that they're already under investigation with the King of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Their prayers not being answered. They be up late at night trying to figure out how they can get you to communicate with them. Thank you, universe. Yeah. You praying, collective, high vibrational collective. You praying and getting out of your head is going to allow you a new passionate beginning and inspiration and creativity and renew your confidence so you can take action towards your goals that you've already been thinking about, okay? What's the Coven Group's expectation? Coven Group's expectation, spiritual warfare for my Cancer collective. They know it's coming with the Three of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is coming fast. Somebody's coming to somebody's household. And they're scared. They're up late at night. These people that were gang stalking, they know that they've been being watched. And they're not going to have any new beginnings. Judgment. They repetitively gang stalked somebody, trying to end their intuition, end their creativity, and that left them all mentally fucked up. So when the police come to these people door to reciprocate that same energy that they were wishing upon other people, that's how they gonna know that wheel done turn. But you, Divine Collective, let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know it's coming. So be grateful that you have love coming, you have emotional support coming, you have success and victory coming, you have spiritual downloads coming, and these people have a lot of conflict, jail time, and betrayal coming their way. What's the holes, despair, and community? Somebody's going to be left single. What's holes, despair, and community? Holes, despair, and community. Might be a community of hoes. Yeah, I told you. They about to be fucked up. This community is fucked up. They got the transactions, the bank statements, everything is already basically kind of been released to the authorities. Them getting paid to do these transactions. That's the truth. With the Lovers. Eight of Swords. Somebody's going to jail for gang stalking a Gemini or multiple people. The universe say y'all should have walked away, or that these individuals should have walked away, because they're not going to get any news or success. This is all they're going to get. People are blocking them off of social media right now as I make this video. Yeah, you should never get paid to gang stalk somebody using witchcraft. That's no. Go ahead and surrender. What is my Cancer collective? What's the advice for my Cancer collective? Told you, justice. You know, that has to do with legal matters as well. Harmony and karma. Told you, it's been released. That information has been given to the authorities. What else does my Cancer collective need to know regarding the full moon in Gemini? What's the advice for them? Surrendering, accepting that they can't change, and releasing the outcome, and joyfully trusting the process. Death card. Yeah, go ahead and transform those habits, y'all. Okay? If you were indecisive, Cancer collective, about delays, why you've been delayed, you know, it was due to manipulation, but now you need to just focus on protecting yourself. Make a big decision, because you're going to have to, but also gather your thoughts, but don't wait too long, okay? Remember, only you know what is best for you. You can make courageous choices if you can only trust yourself. So whoever you thought you could trust, you can't. You can only trust yourself at this time, Cancer collective, okay? Any other, yeah. To a Cancer feminine, that wheel is turning into bad luck. Okay? You are going to end up in jail for lying to an authoritative figure with the Emperor card right here. Those lies about spell work on somebody's relationship caused a lot of confrontation, drama, and conflict. Okay? Whoever's being left single, all they can do is watch. They don't really have much to say at this time because they don't want to get caught up in more lies or have to tell any more lies, but they know that betrayal and Ten of Swords is right around the corner. Okay? Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.